it's Emily Beginning Crafter. Welcome to another WIPMAS and WIPTube. It's one of the last ones, but I think tomorrow will be the actual last one, due to me going to my parents' house. So let's move to my progress. So my Chiara test knit is up to where I was on Wednesday. So this is the farthest I've got, and let's check the fit. It is much better. It's not yet fully extended because I'm too scared to do that. Like I said, the cable seems to be a little too short for that. So I don't want to extend it full way yet, but I will, I think, add the shorter cable so that it lengthens all of it, because I still think there will be some increases, so I will need a longer cable and I will need to be able to check how it fits later on. So I am happy with Chiara Jacket. I was hoping to stitch more to actually move on to a point where I haven't yet been, but still it's nice to know that it's working so far, that the changing of the size should be fine. So now I need to get to like underarms, so that a decision can be taken what to do with my bust area, and then we'll, I think, more clearly see whether the size was chosen correctly. So that's what I have right now, and yeah, the jacket is going on nicely at this point. We'll see how that goes later on, but I hope it will work fine. So the Chiara Jacket is doing pretty well. I also did knit my focus piece for the day, which was the Pohjola sweater. And as you can see, I have stitched a few rounds. I think it was 4, possibly 5 of them. So now there's much more of the pattern that you can see, so that's nice. And yeah, that's Pohjola sweater. I don't think I'll get to, well, I hope I will finish the chart part this year, but I'm not really sure if I will be able to go through the whole body this year, so to get to level 2 of my goals for the year, because those last rounds are very catching floats heavy, and I don't like doing that. It slows me down immensely. That's why it's been taking so long. I'm pretty sure if there were different rows, different rounds, without that much of catching floats, as you can see here, it would have gone much faster and I would have stitched more, both on the Pohjola sweater and on the Chiara Jacket. But what can you do if that's the pattern? And the pattern looks beautiful, and I'm not really mad about the pattern itself. It is beautiful, but it just slows me down. So yeah, that's when it comes to the Pohjola sweater. Nice progress. Hoped there would be more, but still good. Then I've got a finish. the Sashiko is done. The second ever Sashiko project is done. It's finished, so I got my level 2, no, level 1 goal, I think it was. Let me check. Yeah, no, it's just level 1 goal. That's done, but still it brings me very close to level 2 goal, which is to start the third project. Second project this year, but a third project from the set that I have. So all I need to do is to take this out, and start stitching. And that's it. So I hope this level 2 project will happen pretty quickly. And one more thing, I did not work on it today. I didn't even work on it yesterday, but I brought home yesterday from school my Mochila bag. And I wanted to show you what it looks like. There's not huge progress from when you saw it at the beginning of the month, because December was not a very free time month. I did have a lot of substitutions during my free periods when I normally work on it. And because it is so big, I don't usually take it out during breaks, for example. Like, I could work on the Pohjola, I could work on the Chiara Jacket during breaks because the rows were pretty quick, pretty short, so I could knit them quickly and just pack it, and it just could be on my lap, and nothing, like, it wasn't super visible if anyone wanted to have a look into my classroom. But this is gigantic and it requires a lot of unpacking as well, because what I have inside are 6 balls. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, 6 balls of yarn that I use for this project. So it takes a lot of space. And just unpacking everything, doing one pattern repeat and then packing it back, which I think would be about break time long, it's just not worth it. It's much better for me, I prefer it where I have a full class length time, because then I can usually do 1 round. So that's great. I am now on round 37. I know that round 40 is when the pattern sort of moves to the next part, because it was a crochet along or a make along. So it was given out in parts. And it was like the bottom, the 21st rounds, the next 20 rounds, and I'm in that area. And then I think there are still a few more rows of the pattern on the side, and then you start making the holes for string or whatever you want to use for closure, and then the last few rounds, and it's then without pattern, so I can just use 1 yarn color then. But still it's a long time before that happens. It's gigantic, so it will be very useful for my sweaters, because right now the Chiara Jacket fits into my small Mochila bag, because really there aren't too many things there yet. but at some point it might require a much bigger bag. Maybe other sweaters that I will be making, like Pohjola sweater might, although Pohjola sweater, well, yeah, I will be watching I hope I'll be watching the Finnish pre-selections for the Eurovision. They happen in February. So I won't finish Pohjola sweater before then. I don't know if I'll finish this before then, but I will try, because now it looks like a nice goal to have to to do that. So this was also a progress, although not today's or yesterday's ones, but throughout WIPMAS I did work on a few rounds, 2 or 3. I don't think there was much more worked on. Okay, so now time for candy. Yesterday's candy, I mean the Airheads, the blue raspberry one, totally meh. It didn't taste like anything. I mean, it had a flavor, but I don't know, maybe blue raspberry tastes like this of I don't know what. Like, it wasn't a taste I recognized. It was sweet. And that. It was sweet. Like, it tasted nothing like a regular raspberry. So, it was one of the worst, I think, candies. Not because it was bad per se, but just didn't have much flavor. So I was not happy with this one. So now it's the 21st today. So it's the bottom box. And it's Hershey's. Something Hershey's. I can see that it's Hershey's. It is Hershey's. And they broke it in two to make it fit. But I recognize the cheese because that's what I saw. Cookies and cream. I expect it to be good. I have eaten something of Hershey's. I don't remember what it was. It might have been something like this. And it was good, I think. I know that American chocolate is not necessarily something that I like a lot because it doesn't taste the way our chocolates taste. But I think it was good because there are cookies inside. And I think I had this one. And it was pretty good. So I do hope it will be very tasty. Also because it's finally something crunchy. After so many chewy candies, it's nice to finally have something that's crunchy. So that's really nice to have today. Like, once I get up tomorrow, maybe I'll start with this for breakfast. That will be nice. Okay, and the last part for the day is the spinning wheel. And it's how many cross stitches. This is not my most exciting project because it's boring. It's not even cross stitching most of the time because I'm half stitching the full length of it. Is it somewhere here? Yeah, it's here. So that's what it looks like. But it does have a very big benefit, advantage, positive side. I can go like every 10 half stitches, and this looks like a lot of progress in here, but it doesn't take a lot of time. I mean, it doesn't if the yarn doesn't, the thread doesn't cause problems, but that's a different story. But objectively speaking, 10 half stitches, which is 5 cross stitches, doesn't take a lot of time. That will mean I'll be able to change projects really quickly and not only make a lot of progress on this, but also on the Chiara jacket, but also on what can I work on tomorrow. Extraordinary Birds, this needs some work because I haven't stitched on it for the last 2 days and I miss it. I actually miss it. So that can get a lot of love. And maybe, since I'm on a roll with finishing stuff, maybe I'll try to find information, because I still haven't, find information on what crochet hook size I was using to stitch the lotus rug, because I have the yarn for it now. I didn't really check before because I thought, well, if it's the black crochet hook that I seem to recall, although I have my doubts, but if it's the black one, I had the black crochet hook with me at school for the Mochila bag project. So I was like, nah, I still wouldn't be able to work on the lotus rug. Now that I have Mochila bag here, there's nothing stopping me working on the lotus rug, apart from not really remembering what the crochet hook size was. Because I'm also thinking it might have been the crochet hook I was using to make the shape play wrap. And then it was 3.5mm hook, not a 3mm hook. So I need to check that out, and I'm not really sure where to do that because I really don't think I wrote it on the pattern, but I might have talked about it somewhere in the video. And then I need to have a look at my videos from a year ago. Maybe it was mentioned, I mean, I know it was mentioned in some January videos from this year when I was either doing what I worked on in December. I mean, it definitely was there because I was working on it in December. I finished the yarn, I think, in December, and then mid-January I was doing my goals for the year, and obviously I was talking about it because the goal was to finish it this year. It's December, second half of December, and I haven't touched the lotus rug because I did not have yarn. So now I have no more excuses and I need to start working on it. And I don't really want to take 2 big projects to my parents with me. I will take Mochila bag because it needs a lot of doing. I will take the Chiara jacket because I need to be working on it. I can't leave it for a full week. And I need to take something else. Probably the Extraordinary Birds, because this won't require a lot of bobbins. Since I only have 3 colors left to work with. So yeah, that should be my staple for visiting my parents, but that means I should really work on the lotus rug. But since it requires research first, I'm not too happy about that. I'm not really looking forward to that part. I don't really like watching my previous videos. But I guess I'll have to, and I'll need to do it tomorrow because then I'll forget, and after coming back from my parents at Christmas, I won't have much December left. So yeah, that's the plan, more or less. If you liked the video, please click the thumbs up, it's really appreciated. Leave a comment down below if you have anything to say. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you for watching and hopefully see you next time. Bye!